Welcome back to the channel Coins Buyers, where coins come to life and ordinary pocket change turns into treasure. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that's been hiding in plain sight, the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin from the United States. You may think it's just another penny, but what if I told you that one of these little copper-colored coins has fetched up to $644 in the current market? Yes, you heard that right. This everyday coin might be worth more than 64,000 times its face value. So stick around, because in this video, we'll explore the full history of the Liberty 1-cent coin, how to spot rare and valuable errors, and the exact details that can turn your coin into cash. Plus, don't forget to drop your coin's year and mint mark in the comments, and I'll personally tell you what its current value could be. Let's start with a fascinating trip through time. The Liberty 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln cent, began its legacy in 1909, replacing the Indian head cent. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, in honor of President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. From day one, these coins captured the heart of the nation. But what's even more interesting is how the word, liberty, has remained a staple on the coin throughout every redesign. Why? Because liberty isn't just a word. It's the very soul of American identity. Over the decades, the penny has evolved, from wheat reverse designs to the Lincoln Memorial, and later the shield reverse in 2010. But one thing has remained constant: collectors love Lincoln cents, and certain years, like 1999, have become unexpectedly valuable thanks to mint errors, low circulation examples, and demand from collectors. Now let's talk about the 1999 Liberty 1-cent specifically. The 1999 penny was minted at the Denver Mint, with the D mint mark appearing just below the date on the obverse side, the front of the coin, where Lincoln's bust appears. In 1999, the U.S. Mint struck over 6.3 billion of these coins, so at first glance, it might seem like they're common. But not all 1999 pennies are created equal. Some of them were struck with unique mint errors or have been preserved in near-perfect condition, known as MS, mint state grades, which skyrockets their value in the collector's market. So how much is your 1999 penny worth? In circulated condition, most are worth 1 to 5 cents, just face value. But in uncirculated, pristine condition, especially those graded MS67 and higher, they can sell for hundreds of dollars. In fact, some verified auction sales have pushed the price to a jaw-dropping $644. Imagine turning a penny into nearly $650. That's the power of knowledge, rarity, and condition. Now let's unlock the real treasure map. How to spot a rare or error coin. So what should you be looking for on your 1999 Liberty 1-cent? Double die errors, DDO/DDR. These occur when the coin is struck with a misaligned die, causing a doubling of letters, numbers, or even Lincoln's face. Check the Liberty, "In God We Trust," and the date for signs of doubling. Off-center strikes. If your coin's design is shifted and not centered, it's likely an off-center strike. The more extreme the shift, the higher the value, especially if the date and mint mark are still visible. Die cracks and cuts. Look closely for raised lines or blobs of extra metal. These can be the result of cracked or damaged dies, and collectors love them. Wide AM or close AM reverse. This is specific to some years, but always check the spacing between the A and the M in America on the reverse. If they're unusually close or wide, that could indicate a valuable variety. High mint state grades. If your coin has sharp details, no scratches, and full red luster, it could be an MS65 or higher. Coins professionally graded at MS67 or above can easily reach hundreds in value. A regular 1999 penny might buy you a stick of gum. A rare, error-filled one could buy you a luxury dinner. So why do Liberty coins like this one fetch high prices? Because of supply and demand. While billions were made, only a tiny fraction survive in high grades or with rare errors. Add in the fact that Lincoln cents are one of the most widely collected coins in the world, and you've got a hot commodity. The market value of Liberty 1-cent coins varies by demand from collectors' authentication and professional grading. And here's the exciting part. Just a few years ago, these coins were often overlooked. But today, with growing interest in numismatics, collectors are paying premium prices for high-quality or unique examples. That's why your 1999 penny might just be worth far more than you think. Now that you know what to look for, it's time to check your pocket change, dig through your drawers, or revisit that old coin jar on the shelf. And here's what I want you to do right now. Write the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments, and I'll personally reply with what it could be worth in today's market. Whether it's a 1999 or another year, let's uncover those hidden treasures together. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another episode where we bring history, mystery, and money together, one coin at a time. The 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin is proof that even the smallest things can carry big value. From historical significance to collector demand, and from mint errors to market prices, these coins are more than currency. They're collectibles, time capsules, and maybe even mini jackpots. So next time you find a penny, don't toss it aside. Examine it, respect it, and maybe, just maybe, treasure it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and always remember, every coin has a story, and every story could be worth a fortune. We're diving into the incredible story and jaw-dropping value of a coin that you might have right now, the 2017 Liberty 1-cent United States coin. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny from 2017 with the Philadelphia Mint mark, worth as much as $987 in the current collector's market. This isn't just a piece of copper-plated zinc, it's a hidden gem with a story as rich as its value. So stick around, because I'm going to take you deep into the history of Liberty coins, show you how to identify rare and rare varieties, and even give you a chance to find out what your coin might be worth, just by dropping the year and mint mark in the comments. Let's start with the foundation, the Liberty coin legacy in the United States. The idea of liberty has been a powerful symbol in American numismatics since the very beginning. In fact, Lady Liberty appeared on U.S. coins dating back to the late 1700s, representing the freedom and democratic ideals of the new nation, from the flowing hair large cents of the 1790s to the Liberty head nickels, barber dimes, and standing Liberty quarters. The word liberty has been inscribed on almost every American coin ever minted. But by the mid-20th century, liberty as a portrait was replaced with real American figures, like Abraham Lincoln on the penny, Roosevelt on the dime, and Washington on the quarter, though the word liberty still remains boldly printed as a patriotic declaration. Fast forward to 2017, something incredible happened. For the first time in the 225-year history of U.S. coinage, the Philadelphia Mint added a P mint mark to the Lincoln cent, a tribute to the U.S. Mint's 225th anniversary. This small change turned a common coin into an instant collector's target. Millions were made, but very few survived in pristine condition, especially those with errors, varieties, or untouched mint luster. So why is this coin worth nearly $1,000? First, the historical significance. 2017 marked the first year a P mint mark was ever used on a penny. Second, rarity and condition. Collectors pay top dollar for coins that are graded MS68 or higher, mint state condition. Out of the hundreds of millions minted, only a tiny fraction stay in flawless condition due to wear and handling. Third, errors and die varieties. coins with striking errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws, are especially valuable. Some 2017 Lincoln cents with such errors have sold for hundreds, even up to $987, depending on the buyer, demand, and condition. One known example, a 2017 Lincoln cent with a major die clash error in nearly perfect condition, was auctioned for nearly $1,000. That's right, a single cent turning into a mini fortune. Now that we've seen how much it can be worth, let's talk about how you can spot a rare one. Here are some key things to look for. Mint mark placement. Make sure the mint mark is clear and sharp. Weak strikes or odd placement can signal an error. Die errors. Look for things like doubling on the date, Liberty, or Lincoln's face. You may need a magnifying glass or loupe for this. Off-center strikes. If the coin looks slightly shifted or has part of the design missing, this is a major error. Cuds and die breaks. These are raised bumps or lines caused by broken dies. They're rare and valuable. Condition. Coins that are shiny, untouched, and have no scratches or marks can be sent to grading services like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can boost value drastically. Imagine pulling out a coin from your change jar, checking it under a light, and realizing you have a $900 coin sitting in your hand. It's possible, and it's happened before. Here's where it gets fun. Drop a comment below with the year and mint mark of your coin, for example, 2017 P, 1999 D, 1982 no mint mark, and I'll personally tell you what it might be worth. Thousands of coins are out there hiding in plain sight, and one of them might be in your pocket, purse, or coin jar right now. Not sure if your coin is rare? Just leave a comment and I'll guide you. The current collector market is hot, and the 2017 penny is one of the most searched Lincoln cents today. While regular circulated coins might be worth only face value, those in mint condition, uncirculated, or with verified errors can go for $50 to $987 or more, depending on condition and rarity. Coins graded MS67 or higher can fetch hundreds, and ones with rare error traits can break the $900 barrier. It's important to get your coin graded and authenticated if you suspect it's special. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions, eBay, and specialized coin forums are flooded with demand for these modern rarities. One recent sale showed a 2017 Lincoln cent MS68RD, red designation, that sold for $987 in a private auction. That's the power of collecting. Small coins, big returns. So now you know, that tiny 2017 Liberty 1 cent coin could be more than just a penny. It's a story, a symbol of history, and potentially a collector's jackpot. Take a few minutes today to check your change. Look at your coin jars, drawers, and wallets. You might be holding on to something extraordinary. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this one, where we turn pennies into profits, and pocket change into powerful discoveries. Comment below with your coin's year and mint mark, and I'll personally respond with what it could be worth today. This is your channel name signing off, reminding you, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. Like, share, and subscribe for more hidden coin secrets. That's right, a penny, a simple 1 cent coin, that could be worth over $700 in today's collector's market. This isn't just spare change, it's a miniature piece of history and potentially a serious payday. So grab your coin jars, dust off your old piggy banks, and let's uncover the real value of the 1983 Liberty 1 cent, and why collectors are hunting for this coin like it's buried treasure. Let's take a quick journey through time to understand why Liberty coins, including the 1983 1 cent, hold such a special place in American numismatic history. The concept of liberty on U.S. coins goes back to the very first coins minted by the United States in the late 1700s. From the flowing hair Liberty to the seated Liberty, the depiction of liberty personified became a powerful symbol of American independence and ideals. But by the mid-20th century, instead of using the goddess Liberty, the U.S. Mint began honoring presidents on coins, including Abraham Lincoln on the penny, beginning in 1909. While the word liberty still appears prominently above Lincoln's portrait, it serves as a proud reminder of the coin's roots. Even in 1983, amidst a sea of modern coins, that word, liberty, represents over 200 years of American pride and the ongoing tradition of honoring freedom through coinage. Segment 2, Spotlight on the 1983 Liberty 1-cent coin. Let's zoom in on our star. The 1983 Liberty 1-cent design details the 1983 Lincoln cent. Features the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, designed by Victor David Brenner. His bust faces right, the word Liberty appears on the left side, and the date is on the right, often with a small mint mark beneath it. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to replace the earlier wheat ears design. The words, United States of America, 1 cent, and E pluribus unum, complete the back. Composition shift. Here's where it gets interesting. In 1982, the U.S. Mint changed the composition of the penny from 95% copper to 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating. That's because copper prices had gone up, and the metal value was higher than the face value of the coin. By 1983, all Lincoln cents were officially made using the cheaper zinc composition. However, it's believed that a few 1983 pennies were mistakenly struck on copper planchets, left over from previous years, and that's when the value goes from 1 cent to over $700 or more. You might be thinking, why would a 1983 penny be worth hundreds of dollars? It all comes down to errors, rarity, and demand. The 1983 copper penny error. This is the big one. A small number of 1983 pennies were struck on leftover copper planchets instead of the new zinc planchets. These rare, wrong planchet errors weigh more than regular 1983 pennies. Zinc pennies weigh about 2.5 grams, while copper pennies weigh about 3.1 grams. So how can you check if you have the copper version? Get a precise digital scale. If your 1983 penny weighs around 3.1 grams, you may have a copper error coin. One of these copper 1983 error cents sold at auction for $15,000. Yes, $15,000. Back in 2013, even typical, well-preserved 1983 pennies with no errors can still command high prices if they're in uncirculated condition, or graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC. These can sell for $5 to $25, while rare varieties and mint errors reach $700 or more, depending on demand. Now let's get into the real detective work. How to spot rare and error coins in your own collection. Here's what to look for on your 1983 Liberty 1 cent. Weight test. As we said, weigh your coin. Copper equals 3.1 g, zinc equals 2.5 g. Anything copper in 1983 is rare. Double die reverse. Check the back of the coin, especially the words 1 cent and E pluribus unum. If the letters look doubled, you may have a double die variety, which can also bring in big bucks. Off-center strikes. Coins not perfectly centered during minting can be worth $50 to $200 or more. Die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs of metal caused by a cracked die. These mint errors are sought after. High-grade uncirculated coins. If your coin has full original luster, no scratches, and sharp details, it could be graded MS65 or better, fetching $50 to $100 or more depending on the mint mark. The 1983 penny was minted at several locations. No mint mark equals Philadelphia. D equals Denver's equals San Francisco, only for proofs. The Philadelphia 1983 penny is the most common, but even common coins can become rare based on condition or minting errors. The 1983 decopper planchet error is also possible and valuable. So always check your coin's weight, color, sound, and mint mark for any clue that it might be a hidden gem. Segment 6. Real market value of Liberty coins. Today let's zoom out and talk about Liberty coins in general and why their real market value can be surprisingly high. Coins with the word Liberty, whether they are Lincoln cents, Buffalo nickels, Morgan dollars, or Liberty Head gold coins, are heavily collected worldwide. These coins connect collectors with American heritage, making them consistently valuable in the coin market. Older Liberty coins from the 1800s can sell for thousands, while even modern coins like our 1983 Lincoln cent can reach $714 or more, depending on rarity, condition, and demand. And here's the kicker: these valuable coins aren't only found in auctions or banks. Many have been discovered in pocket change coin rolls from banks, inherited coin jars, old piggy banks, and drawers. Now it's your turn. Write the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments, and I'll personally reply with its current market value. Got a 1983 D penny? Maybe a 1983 with no mint mark? I'll help you determine if you're sitting on a jackpot. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, there's always a chance that one of your coins is worth a small fortune. So, what are you waiting for? Check your jars, flip through your coin rolls, and weigh your 1983 Liberty 1 cent. You might be holding one of the most valuable modern pennies in circulation. And if you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into valuable coins, rare errors, and secret treasures hiding in your pocket change, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Until next time, keep hunting, stay curious, and remember, the next big treasure might just be one penny away.